Hey y'all, welcome to Derby City Tarot. My name is Tala. I am a clairvoyant and intuitive tarot reader, spiritual guide and healer, and also practicing white and gray witch. Today's reading will be for the divine feminine, using all 12 astrological signs from Aries to Pisces. All planetary placements are welcome. Everything that I say will not resonate with every single one of you, as we are all on different timelines. What I say could have already happened, is currently happening, or will be happening in the very near future. Please take what resonates with you and don't manifest the rest. My readings are timeless, and you see them when you are meant to hear them. All right? You may not resonate as a divine feminine, okay, if you are a man, but you may not call yourself a divine feminine, but this reading could still resonate from a man's perspective, okay? What else would I normally say? Everything that I say will not resonate with every single one of you, because we're all, I don't really even know what the fuck I just said. Let's just cleanse the energy, because my mind is somewhere else, child. Whatever I normally say, let's just pretend like I done said it. Let's just pretend like I didn't say it, child, okay? Because, girl, my mind is 100 different places. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with. For those of us that are not in union with our twin flames, what we're dealing with is a bunch of motherfuckers that's trying to pretend like they're divine masculines when they really aren't. So you're probably just meeting the same dumbass guy that you don't want over and over and over and over again. And you're probably to this point where I'm at, where I'm just like, look, let me just get in the gym and worry about myself. Like, literally. Because these men out here, these can't be the men that Destiny's Child was singing about. Can't be. I ain't catering to none of these motherfuckers. Do you hear me? None. And that's not, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it, spirit. Ain't gonna make me. Princess treatment only. Princess treatment or nothing. I ain't lying, child. Princess treatment or nothing. And I mean that from the very bottom of my soul to the very top of my highest and longest hair follicle. I mean that shit. Princess treatment or nothing. I'm not afraid of being alone. I'm not afraid of going without sex, child. Not at all. Especially at 43. It's easier at this age. What's going on with the divine feminine spirit? Obviously, we're dealing with new people, but the same spirit. What is that about? Caution in the reverse. It says, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. But this is in the reverse. I don't know why I'm hearing what's understood doesn't have to be explained. Give me more information about caution in the reverse. What do we need to find out more information about? That's giving me Virgo. Honeymoon in the reverse. It says honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. This is in the reverse. So this could mean that the reason why we are meeting the same spirit in different bodies could be due to some internal work that needs to be done. Some more healing. Ain't nobody, it's 16 people in here. I know y'all didn't want to hear that shit. Look, I just lost somebody. It went to 15, I'm telling you. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. But it's the truth, though. You are what you attract. Okay, so there's something that we still need to work on, obviously. Hey, Reborn Empress. Something that obviously I need to work on. I ain't gonna lie though, like, let me not. Okay, what else? So this is giving me introspection, shadow work, journaling. Okay, that could help with you figuring out why you're meeting the same spirit in different bodies. All right, is what I'm getting. More shadow work, more releasing, more healing. That ain't nothing that nobody in here wanted to hear. What else? Distance. You and a partner may be physically or emotionally distant, obviously. You're not connecting with these men. Maybe it's these men here that need to heal. Maybe that's not us. These men are not emotionally ready. Or the divine masculine isn't. That's still not making sense to me. Spirit, I'm already in a mood. Like, we need to get it together. What is this distance about? Who? A liar. Yeah. Don't that look like a man? Beautiful liar. I'm hearing beautiful liar. You and someone could be at a distance. But I feel like this ain't really about distance. This is emotional distance. This is you not being able to connect with the men that you meet. Because these men are unhealed. You keep running into the same type of men. There's something about this that just feels like it's not our fault as divine feminines. Or we're not all to blame. Because a lot of us are doing our shadow work. A lot of us are healing. You know what I'm saying? Right, Chrissy. It is these men. I'm telling you. And how I know this? Because statistically, women in the United States are having less babies. They're not getting married as much. Women are saying, I'd rather be celibate. They're not valuing relationships. We do not trust men. We do not trust men. So this caution in the reverse, with honeymoon in the reverse, it's saying that these men are trash to me. Like, I feel like, I know that's crazy, but it just sounds like these men are not ready for commitment. They don't want commitment. It's like, it's almost as if men and women have been turned against each other. Blacks and whites have been turned against each other. Christians and Muslims have been turned against each other. Like, there's so much division. Nobody trusts any damn body. Especially men. I don't know. Let's keep going. What else? Narcissist. You can't make this shit up, bro. Once again, a man. Once again, a man. I cannot make this up, y'all. They don't want to settle. Exactly, Chrissy. These men don't want to settle down. They don't. Someone is too full of themselves. I cannot make this up. I kind of wish I had my YouTube camera on during the first bit of this, for real, because that part of the story fits. It does. Bottom of the deck here is let go. I ain't lying. You could be seeing butterflies. Monarchs could be significant. You could also be seeing 555 or 55. Fives could be significant. 7-11 on the clock. It says make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. What's on its way? An air sign. For some of you, you could be getting ready to meet a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius masculine, or they have these signs highly aspected in their chart. What about this air sign? Gold digger in the reverse. Okay. So, okay, period, spirit. Okay, spirit. And commitment. Look at that. I'm trying to I'm trying to tell you, child. Look at that. I swear TikTok always gives me the worst things going on. What is it that I'm looking for? Like, I don't know how to hit the clapping thing and all that old shit that they be having on to make the live exciting. Hold on, what is it? Oh, fuck it. I don't know. I don't know where the hand clapping shit went. But anyway, yeah, child. So a lot of y'all are getting ready to meet an air sign or someone that has it highly aspected. Okay, this could be a, this person could actually have a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Venus could be significant. Venus placement, or you do. You could have an air sign Venus placement. Like me, I'm an Aquarius Venus. Okay, M. Cabello said he does, yeah. So your Venus placement is significant here. There could be information about this new person. So for my men, because obviously I have men in here. Oh, she. Oh, okay, my bad. Thank you, Cabello, because I really couldn't tell. But okay, hey, boo. Okay, but yeah, so, yeah, something about an air placement as Venus. I mean, air sign in your Venus placement, or this person is a literal air sign, or their birth chart is full of air. They can have majority air signs in their chart. So Spirit is saying, let go, breathe. I feel like we're being tested, Divine Films. I do. Okay, you cool, Cabellos. That's cool. So I feel like this is talking about breathing. Some of y'all might actually need to take a break out of the dating game, because I feel that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put too much on y'all, and I don't want to project what's going on with me on y'all. But what I'm saying is like after like today and how I was feeling, I hate that shit played out on camera like it did, but maybe it was supposed to. I'm seeing 521 up in the corner. Okay, so a Taurus Gemini cusper could be significant. 521 is a Taurus Gemini cusper birthday. Someone here could be born between May 16th and May 25th, or those particular dates could be significant for you. All right, I feel like Spirit is saying just focus on yourself. Maybe take a break from dating, because that's just where I'm at. I'm gonna just tell y'all where I'm at, and you know, you can chime in as you see fit. Some of y'all might still be up on the app, and that's cool. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. But I feel like a lot of us are meeting the same spirit in a different body, and I feel like it's a test. We're being tested so that you can make sure that you walk away from motherfuckers like this every goddamn time. You have to be tested sometimes over and over and over and over again so that you do not choose these types. That you do not choose people that want you to chase them. That you stay in divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy is receptive, magnetic, self-contained, strong through inner reserves. You can stand your ground without acting a fool. So just let go. Let it go. Just breathe. Focus on yourself. There is somebody here that's coming in. For some of you, this person is a traveler. Whoever this person is, they could be a traveler. Or you might meet this person while on vacation. Or while you're traveling. Something here about traveling. For some of you, this person could be a mechanic. Or they're good with cars or something like that. Maybe they build cars. This could also be someone from the past that you've closed out a contract with. Y'all could be up for a contract renewal. For some of you divine feminines, you've healed enough to awaken your divine masculine. It may be somebody new, but it doesn't have to be. Exactly, Chrissy. Yeah. So I feel like Spirit is saying focus on yourself, Divine Feminine. I hate that. I hate when, I ain't gonna lie, like that shit pisses me off. Like I get upset when Spirit be saying shit like that. 717 on the clock, you could be seeing that synchronicity. Like shit like that makes me mad, bro. 1515 on the timer, you could be seeing 515. I ain't lying. Like I get tired of hearing that shit. Where is my boo? Okay, because I'm sick of it. Because in a minute, and it ain't getting ready to be, all of that shit getting ready. I'm telling you, I'm almost to the point of shutting this shit down for about a good decade. Trying to tell you. So let's learn about this narcissist here. This is the spirit that is in every man that you're probably currently meeting. All right? Let's learn about this narcissist. Or let's learn about this spirit. I kind of feel like this is not a person, this is a spirit. This is a spirit that's probably been chasing you through lifetimes, okay? And it's attaching itself to every low vibrational masculine that you meet. And your job is to identify this spirit and walk the fuck away from it. Tell me about this narcissistic energy here. Many of you, this is not a person that you're dealing with. This is an entity. This is a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing you can do with an entity besides clock it and walk away from it. And never look back. Like I'm going to do that fool that was in this room earlier today. He'll never get another conversation from me, and I mean that. Okay, military silence when it comes to these narcissistic personalities. Military silence. Don't say a fucking word. He caught me off guard in this reading, so he knows there's some emotion there. I wasn't trying to show no emotion, but that's why I had to block that ass. Wasn't trying to show that, boy. I'm telling you, I got caught up, but it's all right. For some of you, this narcissistic personality that you're dealing with, some of y'all, this could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be significant for these narcissistic personalities. Doesn't have to be, but these are people that are very passionate, sexual energies. They like to move quickly, passionately, almost forcibly. You could feel like these narcissistic personalities are pushy. And overly, it's something about being overly sexual, overly passionate, obsessive. Cancer, Leo, Cusper could be significant. Someone here could be born between July 18th and July 27th, or those particular dates could be significant. Tell me about this narcissist spirit. This is a spirit. Spiritual cleanse is what fell out on the floor. Hold on. For some of you, you need a spiritual bath. Altar work, journal work could be significant. You could need a water or air cleansing could be significant. Ugh. Tell me more about this narcissistic spirit. Shrooms. You know, I do like shrooms. I do like the microdosing. Sometimes shrooms can open you up to see things that you never, like I know people telling you a lot of stories, especially from my older crowd in here. People will tell you a lot of stories, crazy stories about shrooms. But when you microdose with shrooms, they can actually really heal you and open you up to something that you've never, open you up to things that you've never really noticed before. Like, how can I say this without scaring the hell out of you? But like, shrooms sometimes can break down the borders, the walls. And what I mean is, it's like, where you may feel trapped, it's like shrooms sometimes will open you up to finding out that you're not really trapped. It'll like help you to see things from another perspective. Like there's a way out that you're just not seeing, because we're used to seeing things structured. Like we're used to seeing the globe, the cards, the tablecloth, the this, the that, the microphone. But what if all of these things were really together? Will fuck you up if all of these things were connected. But it is. Everything is connected, but for some reason our eyes see it as something that's separate, when really it's all connected. I don't know. That might say, I don't know if I did a good job explaining that. What's shrooms though? Sometimes with spiritual cleanse and shrooms, I feel like this is you needing to do some sort of like spiritual retreat to help you see something from a different perspective. It's something that you might be missing. And this could be the reason why you keep dating the same spirit in different bodies. I'm seeing 320 in the top right hand corner. There's a lot of cusper energy here. Pisces, Aries cusp could be significant. Someone could be born between March 16th and March 25th. Or those particular dates could be significant. For some of you, you need like a spiritual retreat. A women's retreat would be nice. And I see something about a vacation. Some of y'all might need to go on a vacation, take some time away to pour into yourself. What spiritual cleanse with shrooms? Metaphysical work could be significant. Michelangelo and Daddy's Girl. Michelangelo was the silly brother of the Ninja Turtles. He was the fun one. Actually, Michelangelo was my favorite Ninja Turtle. Somebody here could be an artist. Artistry, photography is significant. Some of y'all had a dad that was very talented when it comes to art. Or you and your dad, I don't know what this is. There's a part of me that says this ain't gonna be for everybody. Some of y'all had a daddy that was fun, or is fun. Like your daddy was lit, very creative, funny. I feel like that's not gonna be for everybody. Let me get more confirmation on this Michelangelo with Daddy's Girl. For some of you, I don't know why I'm picking up on that, your a father figure could be passed on. Okay, but I feel like this could even be a grandpa or even an uncle, but you were their favorite. This person was fun. I'm telling you, this Michelangelo energy. This masculine was fun. Probably really I'm just saying, like, pizza could be significant, but Michelangelo was definitely the fun one. Okay, he was the fun brother. So this really could even be an uncle that you were your uncle's favorite, or your daddy's favorite, or your grandpa's favorite, or something like that. This person could be dead or alive. Okay, but I feel like this person's spirit is always with you. This person could have also taught you how to be artistic, or they were artistic. What's Michelangelo with Daddy's Girl? This ain't Texas. With every time I see your face, it makes me wanna sing. And every time I think about your love, it drives me crazy. New weave, 22 inches. This could definitely have been a fun uncle, or a fun big brother, or a fun father, or a fun grandpa. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. You were definitely this person's favorite. The color yellow could be significant. I also feel like this person likes to gift you things. Like this person likes to give you things. For some of y'all really was a daddy's girl. Even if you didn't grow up with your dad. 727. Or maybe you just didn't know. 317, I'm seeing on the timer. Indianapolis, Indiana could be significant. For some of y'all, y'all don't even know that y'all daddy's favorite, or you was, or whatever. Like, it's something here about a father figure. Oh, wait a minute. This is coming out with the narcissist. I get the feeling that this is how this spirit likes to show up in the different men that you meet. It's giving me shapeshifter energy. Like, these men could kind of come across, and maybe what the reality is that you've always wanted to be a daddy's girl. Maybe your father wasn't present, and maybe you look for a father figure, or what you want a father figure to be in these men. These men are assuming the role, but they really aren't this energy. It's weird. Like, I'm getting so many different downloads about this. So just flip and switch the roles, put it where it goes in your story. Only you really know where this fits. Ah, okay. Okay, welcome back, Reborn Empress. Yeah, bro, like, that could be what's going on here too. So, I don't know, like, I feel like these narcissistic demons, spirits that enter every person, because I feel like for a lot of y'all being chased by the same entity. This entity just jumps and hops bodies, and it enters every man that you're interested in. Let's see what she say up here. She said that's what she took him for, the Jezebel girl story. And then it says, I literally just said that to my mom and sisters. Wow. Yeah, that's what this is giving. A lot of these guys could be good time guys. Fun, get you going, laughter. A lot of y'all are looking for your father in the men that you're wanting today, and there's nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have a father neither. Let's get some more information about this, because this is kind of throwing me off. I feel like you'll see things more clear once you spiritually cleanse, and I kind of feel like do something out of your norm. Take that however you want to take it. All right, but what is the overall energy, spirit? Like, is this really a father figure in our lives, or is this the illusion? Like, what is this surrounding this narcissistic energy? Give me more information about this narcissistic spirit. Jason. The name Jason could be significant. A Capricorn could be significant. Atlanta, Georgia could be significant. This name Jason, when I created this card, a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper could also be significant. Someone here could be born between December 17th and December 26th, or those particular days could be significant. Not Jason the Killer. Oh man, no, but damn, like, this Jason energy is very near and dear to me. Very near and dear. And was like a big brother. So for some of you, there could be a best friend too. There's something about a father figure here. I really just can't, like, spirit is not really making it clear to me. Tell me about Jason. This was a friendship for me. Jason was a friendship that over time we just grew apart. I don't want to say that it wasn't toxic, because it kind of was, but as I became a divine feminine, I grew away from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of grew away from him, but it literally was like a best friend that is like this Michelangelo energy, and he treated me like I was a daddy's. Like, he treated me like I can't really, I don't know, really know how to explain it, but he treated me like he was my dad. Like, it was weird. It's something about growing apart. Life happens. But I also feel like this spirit that's chasing you shows up in this type of energy. In this Jason, Michelangelo, daddy's girl energy. They could gift you things or want to give you things. This is like a trick to get you sucked in. This is the reason why you need to cleanse. This is a very tricky spirit. Tell me about this Jason energy, though. Oh, no. Somebody said that's my ex-baby daddy. And my old boo's name. Oh, God. The Jason in my life, he really took care of me. At least that's what I thought on the surface. But as the years went by, I started to see him as something that was actually toxic to me. And so I removed myself from him. After I divorced my ex-husband, I started seeing narcissism everywhere. Everywhere. In my friendships, in my work, at my job. Like, it's like it blew open a door, and I started seeing narcissism everywhere. And I realized that the last 20-some years of my life was me associated with narcissists. I'm telling you. Like, literally, it was just like the same spirit hopping bodies. I'm telling you, these men, they come in, they know how to woo you, they know how to make you feel comfortable, but it's something evil about this. Because the first card that comes out about this narcissistic energy is spiritual cleanse with shrooms. There's something here that you need to see from another perspective, and sometimes that's what shrooms does. That's Piscean energy. You can have Pisces in your chart, or this narcissistic energy does. But I feel like this is you needing to see something from a new perspective. This is giving me the Hangman. The Hangman is the South Node. Some of you can have Capricorn South Node, Piscean South Node, Virgo North Node, Cancer North Node could be significant. You can have Capricorn or Pisces in your chart, or this person does. Give me more information about Jason, child, because that just kind of took me to a whole nother place. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water energy. There's a lot of emotions for whoever this is. Or this person has a lot of emotions for you. There could be a person, ooh, spirits. I just seen 3311 on the timer. You could be seeing 1313, 1133. There's a person here that fumbled you that could have feelings for you. But I feel like if they fumbled you, then that's on them. You may have already walked away from this person. I keep picking up too that there's this, whoever this new person that's coming in might not actually be a new person. This could be somebody from the past, but they changed. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if this Jason is a hero or if it's a zero. What's Jason with Cancer, Pisces? This is somebody that does have emotions for you. What is Jason with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy? Homies over hoes. Oh. Homies over hoes. Okay, yeah, this is somebody that fumbled you. Damn, that's crazy. But you're under some sort of protection. Michelangelo here with Daddy's Girl. I feel like this spirit, whoever this spirit is that's following you, this spirit has been following you for a long time. They know what you like. They know what you don't like. This is the reason why you need to be on guard. And this could be the reason why a spiritual retreat, a vacation, or just some time out away from the dating scene is significant. These men want you to chase, but then they chasing other niggas type shit. Like, that's what it's giving. Like, there's a masculine here that's got feelings for you that probably ain't never said nothing. What's Jason with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and homies over hoes? cheater. That's the spirit. That's what this spirit is. What I'm gathering off of this is that this spirit wants to just come in and trick you, baby. 737 on the clock. You could be seeing that. Okay, this is just a spirit that wants to come in and trick you, get you caught up, get you emotional, remind you of people from the past that made you feel good, or that you was friends with, or to get you to let your guards down, and then boom, homies over hoes and cheaters. A lot of us are dealing with this, divine feminines. They do not want us to end up with our person. They don't want these demons, these low vibrational spirits do not want us to come into, first of all, they don't want us to know our worth. That's for one. They don't want you to walk away. They want to get you caught up. These spirits could be mimicking, men in your life that you love. That's what I'm picking up from this. This spirit knows how to mimic men in your life that you love. A lot of these men that you're meeting, especially in the beginning, they can remind you of people that you love, like your dad, your uncle, your older brother, or some sort of father figure that was in your life, a best friend. But in the end, it's meant to do that so that it can break you. This is cruel and oppressive. This is cruel and unusual punishment just because you're a divine being. This is crazy. That's really what this narcissistic is. So be wary. These are the signs that you need to look for. I just feel like women just need to take a break. Literally, the men they're not ready. They're not ready. I don't know what that's about, but they're not. Even the divine masculine isn't ready. The divine masculine feels like he's just now waking up. Yeah, that's just crazy, bro. Bottom of the deck is the culprit in the reverse. Yeah, there is no culprit. We really can't blame one particular person because this is a spirit that's hopping bodies. Case of the X in the reverse. I am surrounded by darkness. Inmates up north in the reverse, which means down south. Polyamorous, 333 alignment, shots fired. This is a spirit that's hiding. That's exactly what it is. Blame it on the alcohol in the reverse. Yeah, because there's nothing that we can act. It's like we can't really blame a man, a single man. This is a spirit that hot bodies. Like the minute you look at a nigga and you like him, it's like it's a spirit that follows you around. It's like, oh, she likes him. Let me jump on his ass real quick. Yeah, Chrissy. My sister and I just said this. Baby, we are taking a break. This is the second relationship post-divorce. Yeah, I'm going through the same thing. I'm telling you. Ever since my divorce, I've been meeting the same spirit in a different body. I get to a point, like I'm going to tell you, I'm not really the one to pull tarot cards on someone I'm dating. Okay? Because I like to test my own strength. Okay? But if at a point in the relationship, I start feeling like I should pull out my tarot cards, that's when I know. I ain't gonna lie. When I start feeling like I gotta listen, like I should pull out my tarot cards, that's when I know something is wrong. That's when I know. Every time, because it shouldn't be a reason for me to want to do that. I don't want to pull tarot cards on somebody that I want to fuck. I don't. I want to trust you. Now, does this mean I have trust issues that I probably need to work on? Yes. Okay, but at the same time, I also know what I'm dealing with out here, which is a demonic spirit that's been chasing me through lifetimes that does not want me to find love. A lot of this is generational. A lot of us come from families where there was an absent father. Your father could have loved you very much, but he couldn't be there for whatever reason. Maybe the mama is a motherfucker. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But there's a mother wound. I'm feeling like a mother or father wound here. Like, these men know what you want, and they give it to you, so to speak. But it's like I don't know why I keep getting that movie Wishmaster. where your wish is granted, but it turns on you. Hey, Fancy Love. Yeah, good. Yeah, I just have gotten to the point, too. Like, I got, at the beginning of this reading, a lot of y'all wasn't here. Like, I was stood up. I got stood up literally yesterday by a guy that I've been talking to for a year. And the first time he ever asked me out was this was last Sunday. And we were supposed to go out yesterday. And yesterday came and went. The next thing I know, I'm going live today, and he pop up in the live talking shit. As if nothing ever happened. And then when I questioned him, it was, oh, I had to take my child to the hospital. Bitch, they should have took your ass to the goddamn hospital. That's the way I feel. I ain't say that, but that's how I feel. Anyway, he got blocked, so it don't matter. You want to be in this? You want to be an open vessel for you want to be an open vessel for demonic entities? Stay your ass the fuck away from me. This is emotional distance from these men that don't even lie. These men are not in their emotions. They're in their logical mind. Don't nobody got time to deal with this. Like, it's probably best for us to just kind of ride 2025 on out. You know, if you meet your person good, I do feel like there is somebody coming in new. Like I said, definitely an air sign. Something about cars could be significant with this person. Or they have heavy air sign placements. Or they have an air sign Venus placement. Or you do. Okay? But unfortunately, if you came to this reading looking for love, I don't have an answer for that. Other than it's coming. When, I don't know. The male collective has to awaken. How long is that going to take? I don't know. Bitch, I might be dried up. Coochie gone. Then fell out by the time these motherfuckers wake up. I'm just saying. Whole organs then fell out my coochie. Dried up. I'm trying to tell you, I guess I'll see you next lifetime type shit. I don't really feel like that's what's going to happen. But just don't expect it to happen too soon is really what I'm saying. Like, don't be overly optimistic, Onyx Siren. I'm just saying, you know, just don't be overly optimistic or overly eager. Like, this is the time for you to really just pour into yourself. Because that's very attractive to the right kind of man. And some of the wrong ones. But there's an entity on your back. And you need to take heed. Let's jump into the tarot. This is like men that come in friend energy. It's something about, you know what else I'm picking up on with Daddy's Girl, Michelangelo, Jason, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy with every time I see your face, it makes me want to sing, and every time I think about your love, it drives me crazy. What I'm getting with this is like, oh, I just lost my train of thought because that song kind of took me somewhere else. Is men that are playing games like this is like getting friend zoned by the guy that you like. Some of y'all could be dealing with that too. Like, you and the guy could be flirting, or they could be giving you ooh, who was that? Starkey? Who was Starkey? Who was that just joined in here? That chocolate man. Let me stop. Anyway, ooh, shit, got a little sweet tooth. Anyway, oh wait, Lord help me. Help me, Lord. Something telling me that this time away is going to be hard, goddamn it. Shit. Oh, no, shit. I just seen a chocolate man pop in here. Ooh, he look good laying down there like that. But like I said, woosah. Okay, look down in your drawers and tell it to be still. Peace, be still. I'm trying to tell you. So for some of us, this is going to be kind of hard. I don't know why, like literally, like I don't know why, but it's like I feel crazy horny. It's weird. Some of y'all could be experiencing that too. I don't know what that's about. Okay, it's like you need to take a break from men, but I kind of feel like your sex drive is up, because mine is. Honey, because I'm ready. Okay? Ready. And the fact that I gotta like hold up, wait, like that's frustrating. But I feel like these are men that like you, but they friend zone you to keep you on. Like, it's like these men want you to chase. You and the guy could be hitting it off, but suddenly they want, and you think that this relationship is going to go somewhere, and suddenly you get friend zoned. That's something else I'm peeping here too. The men that really like you, but they want to keep you in the friend zone. This is toxic. Let's just be friends. No, how about you get the fuck about my face? How about that? 747 on the clock. Damn, 10 minutes went by that fast. I just said 737. That's crazy. How long have I been here? 45 minutes? Damn, it don't feel like it, but yeah, okay. Actually, I have been here longer, because I think I spent like the first 15 minutes without even recording. But let's see. What messages do we have today for the Divine Feminine concerning this? I feel like this is a monitoring spirit that's trying to ruin your love life by attaching itself to every lover that you want. Like, literally. And I feel like this is being personified as these men wanting to put you in the friend zone, or they're ghosting you, or they're putting their friends first, or something like that. And I feel like some of these men are taking you out on dates. Some of these men will take you out on a date, and then they disappear, or something goes wrong, or something weird happens. It's always something. What's the current energy here for the Divine Feminine? The Four of Sticks and the Nine of Knives. So who the hell is this? Sagittarius Moon, Aries, Venus could be significant. It feels like somebody here is worried about you getting some sort of new contract. Somebody here is very concerned about a new contract that you can ready to get. It's probably this person that's getting ready to come in. I don't know. For some of you, this probably ain't going to be until 10. Why do I say 10? I was about to say 1026. I don't even know what the fuck that means. What the fuck is 1026? Okay, the number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. That's good luck. But I don't know what 26 is about. I don't know what made me say 26. 1026 could be significant for somebody. Is that a birthday? Libra Virgo birthday? Virgo Libra, something like that. Yeah, October 26 or 2026. Yeah, I was trying to say 2026, but I said 1026. So, a Libra Virgo cusper could be significant for this air sign. Or someone here could be born between September 18 and September 27. Could be significant. Me neither, Onyx. I ain't lying, girl. This 2025 has really been a struggle. I ain't lying. For my my journey as what you call it, celibate, my celibacy journey. But I have had sex this year though. Like, I think I may have had sex maybe twice this year so far. And each time it wasn't worth it. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, the last time I had sex really was worth it. I was like, woo wee, I'm about to marry him. And then he ghosted. Anyway, yeah. There's somebody here that's worried about you getting this new contract. Whatever this 4 of Sticks is, you could be seeing 1111. This is some sort of new contract. This could be a new job. This could be a new relationship. This could be a new home, some sort of level up. You could be on the stage. Some of you are in the public eye with the 4 of Sticks. Somebody is worried about that. Oh, okay. What did I say, Virgo? What did I say, Libra, Virgo? Is that what I said? Okay, it's Libra, Scorpio. Thank you, Wendy. Prim. Where did I get Virgo Libra from? I don't know, but I'm going to give y'all the dates anyway for the Virgo Libra cusper. I think I already gave the dates for the Virgo Libra cusper. But a Libra Scorpio cusper, yeah, that's 10/26. You're right. Okay, so a Libra Scorpio cusper, someone could be born between October 18th and October 27th, or those particular dates could be significant. A Libra Virgo cusper, or a Virgo Libra cusper, or a Libra Scorpio cusper could be significant. Regardless, though, somebody here is worried about you getting ready to go into some sort of new contract or some sort of celebration here. Like, why is somebody worried about that? With the 9 of Knives? I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. That's why I fucked that shit up, bro. Trying to be grown, knowing I'm old. Knowing I'm old. 10/26, though. I don't know what that's about. Okay, but, yeah, the 9 of Knives is people, somebody losing sleep over something. You know what I'm saying? Insomnia, suffering, worry. What's at the bottom of this deck? Railroad bill, Cancer energy. Somebody is worried that something here getting ready. It's probably this, whatever this spirit is that's been attacking you. It's like this spirit knows that you're going to heal and that their time is getting ready to be up. If this spirit actually, now for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, this spirit has been chasing you through lifetimes, but for some of you, this is an ex that's conjured up this spirit. They don't want you to move forward. Exactly, yeah. What's the challenge then? What's the challenge for this person that's worried about the divine feminine getting a new contract? On Carolyn or Sagittarius, and I literally just said the Wheel of Fortune is the number 10. Sagittarius. So the challenge here is the Wheel of Fortune, karma. This person, okay, so this spirit or the person that conjured up this spirit knows that the time is almost up. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. This is the challenge. This is what the holdup is. So help really is on the way at some point. But when will it get to you? I don't know. So just hold on. Okay? You are human. If you slip, it's all right. Okay? If you slip and fall on the penis, it's all right. Okay? Get back up again. Get back up again. Okay? Dust yourself off and try again. All right? You could definitely have Sagittarius in your chart. There's a lot of Sagittarius energy here. Sagittarius energy to me is hope and faith. You can have the gift of hope and faith. A lot of y'all don't know that hope and faith is a gift. That's something that narcissists lack. It is a gift to be able to have faith or hope in something. Okay? For those Bible thumpers, this is listed in the Bible as a gift. Faith is listed as a gift. All right? So I feel like you holding on to knowing that something better is coming. It's what's ultimately got this demon shaking, or the person that conjured this demon shaking in their goddamn boots. What is the recent, what happened? What's the recent past? The Lovers. Gemini energy. Divine intervention. That's what the recent past, this is what didn't happen. So Spirit has stepped in. Because Spirit is aware of what this demonic entity is, or this person that conjured it up is trying to do here. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Coins in the reverse. Virgo Venus. This is workaholic energy. So divine intervention with the lover, with the 9 of Coins in the reverse, is Spirit working overtime to make sure that something here don't get fucked up. What's the Lovers? What's courting? Ooh, Judgment. Them bones, I'm trying to tell you. I'm seeing 919 in the top right-hand corner, 757 on the timer. I've been seeing the clock every 10 minutes. 727, I've seen 717, 727, 737, 747, and now 757. Those synchronicities could be significant for you, collective. You might need to Google those. Angel numbers. Them bones. Judgment. Divine intervention with judgment. It's giving the energy of Archangel Michael, but for me, Archangel Michael is two specific cards. They're not out here, but it's definitely giving some sort of angelic intervention. Thank you for that daily heart meet, Kimberly. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Spirit is on that ass. They've been deployed on your behalf. What's the future? The Father of Sticks, the Empress in the reverse, with or the Big Queen in the reverse, with the Father of Knives. There could be a choice between two men, a fire sign and an air sign. One of these men could be dealing with some sort of domestic issue here, or some sort of I don't know if this is insecurity. What the hell is this? I hate that these three cards came out together. Your divine masculine could have a baby mama that's a problem, but I feel like this person with the Father of Knives and the Father of Sticks in the upright, they're in control. They know how to deal with this hoe. But I'm also getting, if that's not what it is, this person could actually be dealing with some sort of insecurities. Or they feel like something here is not progressing. Maybe that's what this is. No progression. I feel like with the Father of Sticks and the Father of Knives, this person wants to take action. They're in their right mind, but something is stopping them. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this Big Queen? Who is the Big Queen in the reverse? The Father of Baskets in the upright. Who are all these men? You know what this is? And you know what's so funny is because it's falling right up underneath this narcissist card. This entity hopping bodies. The Big Queen in a reverse, I feel like, is this spirit, this evil spirit that's attacking any of these men that want to be close to you. The Father of Baskets, the Father of Knives, the Father of Sticks. All of these men are good men, but they're good men, but spiritually they're weak, and that's the reason why they keep being infiltrated or taken over by these narcissists. None of these men are your person. None of them. Okay, whoever your person is, for some of you, they're not even here yet. They coming though. The only thing I'm not seeing out here is the Father of Coins. An earth sign could also be significant. Okay, you could be your person could be an earth sign with a lot of air in their chart. They could be an air sign with a lot of earth in their chart. They could be an air sign. They have an earth sign rising. They could be an earth sign. They could have an air sign rising. Okay, it could be any or all of those things. This Big Queen in the reverse talks about insecurities. All of these men in the upright are dealing with insecurities. This is the reason why they're vessels for whatever this narcissistic spirit is. Well, it really don't matter because, like I said, the King of Coins is not out here. And the King of Coins, out of all four kings in the tarot deck, the King of Coins is the only one that values long-term relationships. So it's very likely that no matter what sign your divine masculine is, he probably has a lot of earth or in his chart, or in highly aspected spots in his chart. This is showing the future though. What's at the bottom of this deck? The 8 of Coins. And I feel like this spirit is working overtime to try to trick the people that come your way. You could be dealing with an air sign, a fire sign, a water sign. That's this homies over hoes cheater energy. Spiritually weak with the big queen in the reverse. However, there is another air sign that's coming. The Father of Knives represents Aquarius, Scorpio. Aquarius. The Father of Baskets is Scorpio. The Father of Sticks is Leo. The big queen in the reverse is Taurus and Libra. Somebody don't want you to be happy. Whoever conjured up this spirit, or like I said, this spirit could be generational, something that's been chasing every woman in your bloodline. Okay, and it's time for you to defeat it. You're the person that has to defeat it. You're the generational curse breaker. You're the divine feminine. I'm hearing Vanessa Williams in my head. I've got work to do. I'm trying to tell you this. All of this, it's like the fate of the world rests on your shoulders, divine feminine. It's what it feels like. I wish the divine masculine would hurry up and wake the fuck up. What's in the conscious? What's the divine feminine thinking about? Or what's this entity rather thinking about? What's in the conscious of this entity that's chasing the divine feminine? The 7 of Coins in the reverse towards Saturn. This is like a lost crop. They know they're going to lose. That's so weird. That's why I feel like every single person you find interest in, or even if you didn't even notice these people, you know what I'm saying? Every man that finds interest in you, I feel like they're under attack. This is the reason why we have to reserve ourselves and pull back. And you know what's so funny is that it's coming out a lot in the collective. Like a lot of times I scroll like on my YouTube channel and I just keep seeing more and more women saying, I'm keeping my legs closed. I'm choosing to be celibate. Men do not make me feel safe. Especially here in America. Like women are saying, And it's crazy too when I hear it come from black women that come from the places where I come from the hood, because we know the hood stay fucking. Okay, if it ain't nothing that poor people gonna do, they gonna fuck. Alright, that's what poor people do, they fuck. Okay, whether they black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Chinese, poor people gonna fuck. Okay, and these poor people are saying, give me my birth control, child. I don't want to get none of these niggas no babies. I feel like women as a collective, feminine energies as a whole, are making a decision, a conscious decision to pull back. And it's all over the internet. And these entities and the people that conjured up these entities, they know their time is up. 7 of Coins in the reverse is like lost crop, taking the L. Whatever they've been invested in is it didn't make a back, what they call it, a return. They didn't get a return on their investment. Bottom of the deck here is the Daughter of Knives. Yeah, and they watching what though? What's the 7 of Coins in the reverse about? What was lost to the opportunity? The free man is here. The Fool card, they lost this opportunity. That's what this entity is thinking about, or this person that conjured up this entity is what they lost, what they not gonna get. It's so selfish. For some of you, Aquarius is significant here for whoever this person is that, I don't know. I don't really want to say that. I'm seeing so many different energies out here. Sag, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius though. Heavy Sag as being a culprit in somebody's birth chart, whoever these narcissistic personalities are. I'm also picking up on fire signs too, real heavy. Doesn't have to be, but I just feel like that fire energy represents passion, action. What's in the subconscious of this evil spirit? The Three of Sticks in the reverse. Aries sun. It has no foresight. I feel like, you know what this is giving me? The more that y'all pull back, the more that y'all stand 10 toes down on what it is that you want, the weaker that you make this entity. Every time that you pass up on somebody that's bullshitting and playing with you, you weaken this entity. Every time that you choose yourself over somebody that don't want to put you first, you like give this entity a little knock on the head type shit. Every time that you stand your ground, every time that you stand firm on your growth, on your worth, your growth, your boundaries, this narcissistic energy takes a beating. That's how I am. I'm trying to tell you, Monet. I'm trying to tell you, Monet. That's where I'm at too. Monet says, yeah, honey, I'm not playing. One strike, you're out, and I'm not addressing no one. And that's exactly how you need to move with these narcissistic energies that's attaching themselves to every single man that you meet. Let that enemy know. 808 on the timer. Somebody could be seeing that synchronicity. Someone could be watching me from Honolulu, Hawaii. But yes, let them intellect. You got to keep telling this entity. No, it's a no for you. You don't get to get me again. You got me once with the last motherfucker. You're not going to get me again. That's right. Family-friendly lover. I know that's right, girl. Here, princess treatment or nothing. Most of us can do for ourselves. Most of us don't need no man to spoil us. I don't know where these men get off on thinking that we want their money. Most women are making their own money. Yeah, Yeah, sometimes you gotta care less. Men just think that it's the end of our lives that you ain't never gonna get married. Boy, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit no more. Especially nowadays when everybody that's getting married is somebody that, look, I ain't even gonna put that out there. I'm gonna leave that alone. But Three of Sticks in the reverse is someone has lost focus. They have no insight, no nothing. It's just like this entity is getting weaker and weaker every time you make a decision to not choose this energy. Three of Sticks in the reverse talks about obstacles, limitations, and self-doubt. This entity, I feel like at the end of the day, this entity is going to have to go back to wherever it came from. I don't know somebody that you was with conjured this demon up. For some of you, that is the case. But a lot of you, like I said, this is an entity that chased every woman in your family. And now it's your turn. This is self-doubt for whatever this demonic entity is. And Black Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, they don't have the tools or the resources because you keep telling niggas no. Or dudes no, or whatever it is that you like. You keep saying no to whatever it is. Yeah, look at you in here resting. Or that's what you need to be doing. Taking a rest, taking a nap. What's the advice here for the Divine Films? 8 of Baskets. Walk away from things that don't serve you. Simple. Pisces Saturn placement could be sickening. Sickening. I don't know what makes that. Could be sickening. Okay. 8:11 on the clock. You could be seeing that synchronicity. 9:09 on the timer. 9:11 on the timer. You could be seeing those synchronicities. But the advice is to keep walking away, child. Keep walking away. The 8 of Baskets talks about walking away no matter how hard it is. That's what the 8 of Baskets is about. Keep walking away. What's the outside influence? Keep putting yourself first. What's the outside influence? The 8 of Knives, Gemini, Jupiter. This could talk about isolation, self-isolation, like you choosing to be away from society. This is you being in your bag. Thank you, multi-scattered fashionable. I appreciate you. Yeah, the Eight of Knives talks about being in solitude, choosing celibacy, or intermittent abstinence. We human. We have to show ourselves some grace. Yes, sometimes you are going to slip up and suck a dick. It happens. Okay? It happens. Okay? Get back up again. All right? But I feel like this part of the journey for you, Divine Feminine, is to be done alone. Spirit is with you. Spirit got your back. You are allowed to make mistakes. So don't beat yourself up when you do accidentally fuck the wrong motherfucker. Or when you accidentally do fall for the wrong person. It happens. It's a test. Keep passing that test. I'm telling you, Monet, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I slipped up last weekend. I ain't gonna stunt. I slipped up last weekend. And you know what's so funny? Let me tell you what's so funny about that slip up last weekend, since I can be honest with my girls, okay? I can be honest with y'all. So, I slipped up last week with a Virgo, okay? And you want to know what the craziest thing is? It's like I broke up with 2 people on the same day. So, the guy that was in the reading earlier in the reading, let me tell y'all. So, the person that was at the very beginning of this reading, for those of y'all that were here, okay, his name is Mike. Thank you, Coco. His name is Mike, right? Okay, I've been talking to Mike for about a year. We've never actually met in person, but we've been kind of like phone friends for about a year. That Mike made a date with me yesterday, which was Friday. Me and him was supposed to go out for dates and a drink, right? Okay, but in the meantime, like I said, me and him just have a friendship, all right? And I was thinking that maybe this dinner date was going to be him trying to take something to the next level. But in the meantime, I had met another Mike. I met another Mike who was a Virgo. And slipped up, fell on some dick. It was good dick, though, at least. At least it was good dick. I ain't going to lie about that. A bitch released, okay? But in that time, I kind of thought, well, damn, I kind of like him. You know, I ended up doing the, like, you know how you get online and you know how you get online, you be like, are me and this person compatible? So I'm, you know, asked him for his birth date and all that so that I could compare our birth charts. And our birth charts matched. Bro, I'm telling you, our birth charts matched to the T. It's only one other person that I've ever done a birth chart on, because I do a birth chart on every single person that I think that I'm going to date. I want to know, are we compatible from a planetary perspective, all right? Because sometimes you can mesh with somebody energetically, but it really doesn't actually work in the reality. So I'm talking about me and this Virgo was destined to be together according to the birth chart. Baby, when I tell you he ghosted me on Friday too, two mics ghosted me on the exact same day. Lost 2 people on the same day, both of their names were Mike. I couldn't believe it, child. I was like, I lost 2 mics in one day? That's this spirit. And I'm not going to say that the Virgo that I met ghosted me, but he didn't really ghost me. But what had happened is that I'm very big on consistency. So if you start this texting me every morning, good morning thing, and you miss a morning, and you miss a morning, I'm telling you, I'm real big on, Sean, that's a nice name. My name is Thomas. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know where that came from, but hey, boo. But if you miss a morning, like who said, don't miss a morning. I'm telling you, he missed the morning. I was getting a good morning text every morning, and all of a sudden, Friday morning was the day that I didn't get a good morning text. I didn't say shit, though. I didn't even say shit. I was like, because I don't chase. I feel like if a man, I will leave him alone. You ghost me or do some weird shit, I'm going to leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? You're going to fall back when you start doing weird shit, because most narcissistic people who have this entity on them, narcissists have a hard time staying consistent. They usually will fall off. Most narcissists with me don't even last 10 days. Usually I can figure it out within 10 days. I've had a few play in my face almost 2-3 months. Okay? And like I said, the other Mike, I've been talking to him as a friend for a year. Okay? As a friend. We never even met in person. I lost both of those people on the same day. Both of them. Thank you, Ethereal. Hey, boo. FYPP, period. Okay, so, you know, that was what was so crazy. Slipped up, fell on some ping, honey. And within a week, I had to get rid of his ass because that I'm telling you, it's something that serious. It's serious to me. Be consistent, because a lot of these men are so busy pretending to be someone else, and this is the reason why they're inconsistent, because they're pretending to be. He's not a good morning beautiful type of guy, but he was pretending to be. Hey, Ethereal. Damn. Okay, but he was pretending to be. He was pretending to be a divine masculine. He was shape-shifting with this narcissistic spirit. And like I said, I didn't get that good morning text. And I was like, something ain't right. And by the end of that night, 818 on the timer, you could be seeing about it. He didn't text at all that whole fucking day. On the same day that this other Mike ghosted me and stood me up for a date that I had been waiting. I ain't gonna say I had been waiting a year for the date, but it took him a year to even ask me out on the date, and then he ghosted me. 2 mics on Friday. That was yesterday. I lost two dudes that I kind of thought might have could have been the one. Gone. My person ain't gonna do this. My person would never ghost me. My person would never come into the relationship pretending to be something that they're not. If you're not a good morning, beautiful, every morning type of guy, stop pretending to be that shit. Stop pretending, for real, like dead ass. He couldn't pretend but for 4 days. And the other one pretended for a whole year to be a good friend just to fumble the bag on the day that we were supposed to go on the date. True story. What's the hopes and fears here? True story. The 2 of baskets in a reverse. Cancer, Venus. Incompatibility. Incompatibility. Niggas is coming in around, they faking shit, bro. This is just what it is. Be very careful with the men that you meet. Take your time. I'm telling you, the best thing that you can do to figure out a narcissist is to slow their ass down, because narcissists like to move fast. And they usually cannot stay consistent for long periods of time. You know that show that used to come on, My Girlfriends? Oh, they're through thick and thin. Okay, y'all remember that show? All right, and you know how, I can't remember what, Joan used to have a 90-day rule. Yes, because you know I'm telling you, Ethereal. Thank you. Oh, Ethereal, you're so sweet. I get good energy off of you. Joan used to have a 90-day rule. And when I used to watch that show, I used to think that shit was crazy, bro. I'm telling you. Joan was on to something. She was on to something. That TV show Girlfriends is significant. Joan wasn't crazy. She wasn't. She just had dealt with too many of these. And I'm telling you, and like I said, every narcissist is different, because some of the narcissists that some of y'all ladies are meeting got bread. They got bread. And so they can play a lot longer. So that 90-day rule may not necessarily go for a man that got money, because a man with money can pretend for a long period of time. So just stay on guard. Stay on guard. The more money he got, the longer he can play and pretend, I'm telling you. And like, I don't really usually like to let guys take me out on dates, because I feel like when a man takes you out on a date, he can perform magic. And it's something about performing magic at dates, taking you to nice fancy restaurants. You know, y'all might have a glass of wine, so now we're introducing spirits. Because see, if you take me to dinner, I'm going to have a cocktail. Okay? And that way men can kind of show, they can work their magic on you at a dinner table. But you can't work no magic when all we doing is talking on the phone for 3 months. Only thing you can do is be yourself, or keep coming up with shit. A man I've been talking to for a whole year stood me up on our first date. I'm going to keep it real. So be mindful. And I still stood on business. After a year of talking and developing a friendship with this dude, the minute that he didn't do what he said he was going to do, period. Ain't no motherfucking demonic entity gonna keep playing with me. And I feel like you shouldn't let them play with you neither. I don't give a fuck if the nigga been paying your bills for 200 years. If he don't pay on year 201, you got to go. Not saying a man has to pay your bills, but I'm talking about consistency. We are talking about consistency. We are not talking about a man actually paying everybody's bills. Most of us are independent women, divine feminines. We all got our own shit. We don't need no man. We want one, but we don't need one. So no man in this group don't feel it. All these bitches want us to do is pay the bills. No, we don't. We got that covered, bro. We just want you to be yourself. Do y'all even know how to do it? Hey, Michael. Hey, Jonette. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful, divine fears. Y'all know what to do. I ain't talking to no dummies. These people, all of these men are incompatible. You're incompatible with all of these men. All of these men are shape-shifting, and a lot of these men are good men. A lot of them are showing up in the upright with the father of baskets, the father of knives, the father of sticks. They're showing up in the upright, but they succumb to some sort of these men have insecurities. It could be about money, because the only king that's not out here is the king of coins. Some of y'all outmake your partners, or the men that want to deal with you. You got it more together, and that could be the reason why they're insecure. And that insecurity is how they keep gaining. This entity keeps gaining access to each one of these men through some sort of insecurity that they have. These gonna be the men that pick and marry women that they settle for, that ain't gonna make them happy neither. But they're too insecure to deal with a divine feminine. These men can't handle a divine feminine. They can't handle a woman that stands in her own power. They can't. And that's fine. Take your ass on. Because like in the jungle, the lionesses do not mate with insecure and weak lions. You get put out. They don't give a fuck. Go on over if she let you fuck. You're not getting ready to fuck none of us, though. She might go on over with her ass. And that's really how you gotta be. If you're gonna be tied to somebody that you could possibly get pregnant by, you really have to be on your shit, bro. Like, literally, you can't take no bullshit. These men with these insecurities here, and I feel like it is something about money, because like I said, the king of coins is the only one that's missing. This is men that don't have stability, or they pretend to have stability in a way that they don't really have it. You could actually even be more stable than the men that you're meeting. None of these, it's just, that's why Spirit is saying, just hold on. Hold on a little longer. Spirit understands that you're human. Spirit understands that you're going to slip up. But as long as you get up and get it back together, okay? What's the possible outcome? Don't blame yourself. Understand that these men are insecure, and that insecurity is allowing them to be attacked by demonic entities. This is the reason why the Two of Baskets is in the reverse. This could actually be your fear. Your fear could be that you're not compatible with any of these seemingly good men. But what you don't know is that these men are insecure and intimidated by you. That's why you're getting stood up. That's why you're getting ghosted. That's why they put their friends over you. This is the reason why you're getting friend zoned. Due to these men's insecurities. What's the possible outcome? So don't blame yourself when shit don't go right. Be glad they ass is gone. Just like them lionesses in the jungle who ain't getting ready to mate with no weak motherfucker. Just like them, what they call them, not the rhinoceros, but the hippopotamus. They don't be mating with the weak man. They don't mate with people that are insecure. They all mate with the king. And you need to have that same type of mentality. What's the possible outcome? Because ain't no way. Ain't no way, not at this point. The big house. The Tower in the reverse, Aries Scorpio. The fuck is that? Oh, okay, this is this entity here. Refusing to change. But it's for this, like the Tower in the reverse is an inevitable tower. Something will fall anyway. Something here is bound. It's bound to fall apart. This entity, it has to go back to hell at some point. What's the big house in the reverse? You can't run from it. That's why they keep hopping bodies. 7 of Sticks, defense, blocked. Leo Mars, you gotta go back to hell. This entity gotta go back to hell. They got to. Because I feel like you're standing your ground. You blocked this demon. You blocked this entity. And you block this entity and you block this demon every time you say no to a man that ain't gonna treat you right or do you right. Every time you say no, that's a win. It's to something that ain't good for you or healthy for you. You beat this entity. Some of y'all, like A Trail says, she don't want a man around at all. And that's fine. But for those of you that do, know that saying no and saying no often is of what's on the menu. Bottom of the deck here is the 3 of Coins in the reverse, Capricorn Mars. Wow, this is like confirmation for what A Trail just said, which is not wanting to be bothered at all. The 3 of Coins in the reverse talks about selfishness, being uncooperative. That's the way these men see you. But these men see you as someone that is uncooperative. But the truth is, why would you cooperate with someone that's like this? Cheater. Homies over hoes. That ain't no loss. Y'all better go find somebody that gonna conform to whatever it is that you, because you're not gonna get that here. The Divine Feminine ain't going for this. Not at all. Not at all. Well, that was your reading, guys. Thank you all for coming, okay? Overall, I do hope that these messages were helpful. If they were, please send stars, super thanks, super chats. It absolutely does help out my platform. I also want to make sure that y'all know to follow me on YouTube. If you want to see this video in its entirety, follow me on YouTube, DerbyCityTarot on YouTube. Please go follow that. Okay, I uploaded new readings today. Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio readings were also uploaded. Okay, this reading will be available within an hour or two, depending on how fast YouTube upload this shit up. Like, share, comment, and go ahead and hit that follow or subscribe button for your girl. And I'll see you on the other side.